What if I told you that the deadliest animal on Earth isn't a shark, a lion, or even a venomous snake, but the tiny, almost invisible mosquito? It may seem harmless, but this minuscule insect is far more dangerous than it appears. Every year, this buzzing menace is responsible for over 1 million deaths, more than any other creature on the planet. Its impact is felt in nearly every corner of the globe, making it a true global threat. The real danger isn't the bite itself, but the invisible hitchhikers it carries, deadly diseases that can devastate families and entire communities. Mosquitoes act like flying syringes, injecting malaria, dengue, Zika, yellow fever, and more into unsuspecting victims, spreading illness with every bite. Nearly half the world's population, billions of people, live every day at risk of these mosquito-borne diseases, especially in tropical and subtropical regions. For many, a mosquito bite isn't just an itchy nuisance. It's a constant threat to life, health, and the ability to work or go to school. Imagine if we could simply snap our fingers and make every mosquito on Earth disappear in an instant. What would that mean for humanity? This isn't just a wild fantasy. It's a question with real life or death consequences for millions, especially in the world's most vulnerable communities. So what would actually happen if the world's tiniest terror vanished overnight? Would it be a blessing, or would it unleash new problems we haven't even imagined? Picture a world without mosquitoes. Diseases like malaria and dengue would vanish, saving millions of lives and freeing up overwhelmed hospitals. Children could attend school, parents could work, and economies would thrive without the burden of illness. Billions spent on healthcare could be redirected to education and infrastructure. Animals, too, would benefit. Livestock and wildlife would be healthier. The outdoors would become a place of pure enjoyment, not danger. Scientists and resources could focus on new medical frontiers instead of fighting mosquito-borne epidemics. The ripple effect would be global. Healthier people, stronger economies, and a safer world. But is it really that simple? Before we celebrate, let's pause and ask ourselves a deeper question. What does nature truly lose if mosquitoes were to suddenly disappear from our world? Out of the 3,500 mosquito species on Earth, only about 100 actually bite humans. The vast majority live quietly among us. Most mosquitoes are harmless, feeding on nectar and even helping to pollinate wildflowers, just like bees and butterflies do. Mosquito larvae are a vital food source for young fish and dragonflies, forming the base of many aquatic food chains. Adult mosquitoes, in turn, become meals for birds, bats, and frogs, supporting a wide range of wildlife that depends on them for survival. Some predators, like the tiny but voracious mosquito fish, rely almost exclusively on mosquito larvae to thrive. Mosquito larvae also help recycle nutrients, cleaning water by breaking down organic matter and supporting the growth of aquatic plants in fragile ecosystems. Remove mosquitoes, and you pull a thread from nature's intricate tapestry, maybe not unraveling it completely, but certainly leaving a noticeable hole. Ecosystems could shift in unpredictable and possibly irreversible ways, affecting countless species. Pollination, food webs, and nutrient cycles might all be disrupted, with ripple effects we can't fully foresee. Even creatures we consider pests have a unique and irreplaceable place in the grand design of life. So, are we truly ready for the consequences of erasing them from the story of our planet? Wiping out a species is a monumental act with unpredictable risks. The loss of even a single organism can send shockwaves through entire ecosystems, disrupting delicate balances that have evolved over millions of years. When we consider eradicating a species, we're not just removing a nuisance, we're altering the very fabric of life on Earth. Nature abhors a vacuum. Remove mosquitoes, and something else may fill their niche, possibly something worse. Other insects or organisms could take over, potentially introducing new diseases or upsetting food webs in ways we can't predict. Mosquitoes may even protect rainforests by deterring human settlement, slowing deforestation. Their presence, though bothersome, can act as a natural barrier, preserving untouched wilderness from human encroachment. Their absence could accelerate destruction of vital ecosystems like the Amazon. Without them, forests might become more accessible, leading to increased logging, agriculture, and habitat loss. There's also an ethical dilemma. Do we have the right to erase a species that's been here for millions of years? Our actions could erase ancient history, forever changing the story of life on this planet. Where do we draw the line in redesigning nature for our benefit? Should we intervene simply because we can, or should we respect the boundaries set by nature itself? The disappearance of mosquitoes could trigger cascading effects through food chains and nutrient cycles. Countless species rely on them for food, and their loss could ripple outward, affecting plants, animals, and even humans. The world is a complex system. Pulling one thread could have consequences for centuries. Every action we take echoes far beyond what we can immediately see or measure. We must proceed with caution and humility, recognizing that our choices today will shape the natural world for generations to come. If total eradication is risky, what's the alternative? Scientists are developing targeted solutions like genetically modified male mosquitoes that can't produce surviving offspring. Trials have shown up to 96% reductions in dangerous mosquito populations. The goal isn't to wipe out all mosquitoes, but to target the few species that harm humans. Other innovations include sensors to track outbreaks, better repellents, and even making mosquitoes immune to disease. These approaches aim to protect people without disrupting ecosystems. We're at a crossroads. Do we risk erasing a species or use science to coexist and control the threat? The answer will shape our future and the planet's. Should we pursue eradication or careful management? What do you think?